Hey guys, it's been a while since I've actually recorded a real video. I haven't had anything I really wanted to talk about, and I've just been posting random pictures of my collection for a bit. So I thought it was time I actually did do a video. And I decided I was going to share some of my more random or unique things that I have in my collection. So first one I wanted to start with is my prize of my collection. This was one of my holy grails that I really wanted to get. It is the Startling Mysteries #6 with the story The Glass Floor. It's the first professionally published story by Stephen King in 1967. So super excited that I have that in my collection. It's beautiful, love it. It's in great condition. The only other thing that I would love to get my hands on is a UK copy of Rage and a US copy of Rage. Those are the other ones that are on my wish list. So I was really lucky to get that one. The next one I want to share is my copy of The Plant. Now, The Plant was a series that King did. He published it, kind of put it in Christmas cards and in newsletters in pieces starting in the 80s, and then he put it online, and it's in different parts, I think up to 5 parts right now. I don't think he ever actually finished it, but you can actually download it and print your own copies for free on stephenking.com, so you can definitely check that out. It was definitely worth getting. I would like to one day actually get it bound and have it in a book copy. Another random thing that I have in my collection is he did a series of articles for Entertainment Weekly years and years ago, from like 2003 to 2011. I think it was like The King of Pop is what it was called. But the archive for those is no longer available. What I did is I sat down on one weekend and literally went through and found all the old links that I could that still were available that I could put in the Wayback Machine and actually get copies that were legible or able to be printed, and then I was able to print them off. And I've got like some of 2003, some 2005, 2007. So I don't have all of them, but I have a good chunk of them, which is kind of cool. So one day I'd like to also get these bound. Then the last one that I have is another bizarre one. It is The King Family and the Wicked Witch. I added the phrase "a fart fable" at the end of it. And this was apparently a story that King supposedly wrote. I don't know all the history on this. Supposedly wrote for his kids way back when they were really, really young. It's basically about this witch who visits a family where the father's a writer and talks about their daughter Naomi. And the witch farts a lot. I don't know. King has a thing about farting in some of his stuff. But yeah, it was a cute little story he wrote for his kids. And the only time I could ever find it published that I was aware of was like in a newspaper in 1977, some small local newspaper. Don't know if it's actually authentic. I got my copy online from it was an article. It was a Reddit post, supposedly, and it says here that Stephen King and I went to college together. No, we were not the best of friends, but we did share a few brews together at University Motor Inn. He worked at the school newspaper at the same time. Basically, King had given him a copy of it to proofread and see what he thought, and he had posted it online. So you may still be able to find a copy of it out there, but I went out and printed off a copy of the one that I could find. So not able to confirm if it's actually an authentic Stephen King story or not, but based off of the one that I could compare it to, because I couldn't see the newspaper article, just part of it, it did look to be the same. So I was pretty happy to have that. So yeah, those are some of my more weird Stephen King books, stories, whatever you want to say in my collection. So yeah, I just thought I would give that a share and reach out to everyone and say, hey, hope everyone's staying safe and you keep reading.